Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to talk about interfaces in C#. So what is the interface? Interface is a contract which defines the methods that some of the classes have to implement. So let's quickly create an interface. We need to right click on the project, add new item, and we need to find the interface. So naming convention says that the name of the interface should start with capital letter I. So we want an interface called speaking, just for an example. And we want to make this interface public. So we want to declare the method which is going to say hi, for example. Say hi. So we have a simple interface called speaking, which has the signature of one method say hi. So what we want to do is to create different kind of classes and to implement this interface. So let's quickly create a class called, let's say, dog. So we are creating the dog class, make it public, and we want to implement the interface inside this class. So I want to actually implement the interface by saying colon, and I need to specify the interface name, I speaking. So as you can see, the syntax is pretty much the same as the syntax for inheritance, but right now we are actually implementing the interface. We need to right click on this one and select implement interface. So as you can see, we got some kind of basic implementation of this method from our interface. We're going to remove this because we don't need it. So what we want to do, we want just to print simple text, for example, barking. It doesn't really matter what. So if I go back to the program, I can create an object of dog is equal to new dog. And I want to call the method from the interface that the dog class has implemented. I want to say dog dot say hi. So if I quickly run the application, we'll be able to see that we got the barking text. So let's say that I want to add one more example. Let's say a class called bird. And I want to make it public, and I also want to implement the interface. I speaking actually. And I want to implement that interface. So I want to print text like singing, for example. So if I go back to the program, I can do exactly the same as I did for the dog. I can create an instance of bird class, bird is new bird, and I can say bird, actually bird dot say hi. So we are expecting to see singing. As you can see, we got singing and barking. So we successfully implemented same interface in multiple classes. So we were able to achieve different kind of behavior for the same method. So as you can see, we only created a signature of the method inside the interface, and we have a freedom to implement that interface in whatever class we want. So we implemented that interface inside the dog class, bird class, and we can do that in any other class. So what we achieved with this, so whenever we want to make sure that some of the methods will be implemented inside some of the classes, we want to use interfaces. This is just one example how we can use interfaces. There are a few more use cases, but we'll explain that more in details in more advanced topics that I will cover in incoming tutorials. So for now, it's enough that we need to use the interface when we want to declare the methods, and we later on can implement that interface inside any of the classes. and we can later on use that method inside the object of that class. So I guess that would be pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.